they spent 18 months doing kind of this whole turnaround thing. And if you think about it, if you think about the ads they're running right now, they're still running ads with their CEO in the car with Domino's employees about what they can do better and how they can change. I mean, this is at least 3 years later, okay? So they spent 18 months developing a whole turnaround. They spent tens of millions of dollars to develop a new product. They decided the best thing for us to do is to reinvent Domino's Pizza and to tell everyone our old product was bad and now we're the new Domino's and we're better than ever. They hired one of the top marketing firms in the country, and I'm sure they spent a boatload on that as well, and launched this whole pizza turnaround campaign. And it was very self-deprecating. The fact that they were telling everybody we used to be bad and now we're not. Let me go back to this for a second. So part of the problem with this is when you use this whole self-deprecating approach and you're telling people we used to be bad, they actually got a huge backlash against that because there were people that said, I don't like the new Domino's pizza. I don't like the seasoning you're putting on your crust. I don't think it tastes better. What did you used to put in your pizza? What were the ingredients? What did they used to be made out of? Now you're saying that you're using 100% real cheese. What did it used to be? So they definitely got a lot of backlash against them for that. And so while this was an award-winning campaign, at the same time, here it is, we're almost to 2013, and they're still running the same kinds of ads. All right, so repair doesn't have to be complicated necessarily. So earlier we talked about the Red Cross. This is one that came out, I liked this quote, I thought was really interesting, that Wendy Harmon came out and said, we're an organization that deals with life-changing disasters, and this wasn't one of them. It was just a little mistake with the employee that tweeted basically about how they were going to get slizzard, she said, from the Red Cross account. It was all about getting wasted there. So, the person that did it, you can see her kind of at the side here that she says, she wasn't actually getting slizzard, but she was just excited. She's very embarrassed. They posted from the regular account that they deleted. I thought it was kind of funny. They deleted the rogue tweet, but rest assured the Red Cross is sober and we've confiscated the keys. And then they did kind of what somebody was suggesting over here, that they encouraged Dogfish Beer, because that was the brand she mentioned in her tweet, to donate. They encouraged Dogfish Beer fans to donate today to the Red Cross and use the hashtag getting slizzard, because that was the hashtag she used in her tweet. So that was kind of an interesting way to kind of handle it with a little bit of nonchalant. People could have made it into a big deal, but the fact that her statement was immediately like, look, this isn't a big deal. And they kind of made fun of it and turned it into a fundraising opportunity for the organization. That was a pretty smart thing, really. Okay. So does anybody have any questions about that before we move on? I have some wise words of wisdom to share with you about rogue tweeting here in a second. Does anybody have any questions about the case studies kind of that we talked about in terms of Domino's or the Red Cross? They're pretty self-explanatory. KitchenAid, it'll be interesting. I'm sure that, like you're saying, it's probably not wise for them to put on their website that a big apology, on the front page of KitchenAid's website kind of thing, but definitely it should blow over soon, but it will live on. I mean, in terms of people being able to find it by Googling, the Red Cross one, it's Red Cross PR disaster was how I found this one. So these things do get, have keywords that get associated with them that live on.